Good evening, everyone. Imagine what 100 students could do with 100 hours of labor and the bare frame of a car. Well, the result is a pretty neat 1972 Chevy Nova that debuted last Saturday at Sands Speedway. This is the car, one that has yet to be named, and Paul Tregembo Jr. came all the way from Detroit to the Upper Peninsula with the Chevy in tow. Tregembo visited Sands Speedway years ago, saw their race cars, and decided to build one of his own. But he had lots of help from over 100 students from Roseville High School through the program Drive One, which helps students earn automotive skills that could help them in the future. It's been a year in the making, but the students finished up the car in just 5 days by painting it, assembling the engine, and even putting on the decals.
It's always different to drive one or anything that they've put together, and to watch people's reactions to it. It's always pretty neat because everybody's just amazed at what they can do. It's the kind of work that we put out and we try and produce with everything that we do. But it's a representation of them, and they're proud of what they've done, and they're really excited about the fact that they took something from nothing.
The car still needs some fine-tuning, so Tregembo said his goal was to just make it around the track. It made a couple laps around with several other superstar cars before he pulled it off. In early August, Tregembo says the car will be fully functional with the son Brandon behind the wheel. So that's when he plans to bring a couple dozen of his students across the bridge to watch their work in action. Racing continues this Saturday at Sands Speedway. He's been a constant presence in the Copper Country's local hockey scene, and now Dave Wheatonen has earned the William Thayer Tutt Award from USA Hockey. The award honors a volunteer who, through many years of service, has dedicated their time to improving hockey at the grassroots level in the United States. He's been involved with hockey in and around Houghton for almost 5 decades now, and also worked for Michigan Tech for almost 30 years. In some Legion baseball, the Marquette Blues defeated Sioux Canada 8-0, then Petoskey 14-3 in the Lynn Automotive Wood Bat Tournament in the Sioux. Escanaba's Steven Olson pitched a no-hitter as the Cubs blanked the Sioux 9-0, then defeated Sioux Canada 11-1 in their second game. In the Gladstone-Sanford game, Sam Pouliot had a walk-off 2-run homer for Gladstone in extra innings as they win 9-7, but they'd fall to the Sioux 4-1 in their second game. In Iron Mountain's Major 11 Little League District Tournament action, Norway blinks Munising 11-0, while Foster Wonders and CJ Bolo's home runs helped Iron Mountain North to an 8-3 win over Gladstone. Marquette earns a rematch with Ishpeming in the championship game in South Range tomorrow as they defeated Portage Lake 2-1. And in Boyne City for the 11-12-year-old softball districts, Gladstone blanks Portage Lake 11-0. They'll play Rochester Hills Saturday evening. For more scores, visit our website, uppermichigansource.com. Sports scores and highlights, visit our website, uppermichigansource.com.
What a shakeup in the NBA that's really shifted the balance of power.
Yeah, the big three kind of not sure where they're going, but we know that LeBron James back in Cleveland, Bosh is staying in Miami. Now we're waiting on Dwayne Wade to see where he goes.
And some other big names still trying to decide too. Carmelo Anthony, no decision there yet either.
Yeah, he could either be staying with the Knicks or could be going to Chicago, so still up in the air.
Some big moves still need to be made.
Definitely.
All right, thanks Lily. Well, coming up next, they're rocking by the bay in Gladstone tonight. We'll explain when we come back.